Gervonta Davis fights more women than he does A-level fighters. It was just reported that Gervonta Davis was arrested for assaulting his ex-girlfriend back on June 15th. Tank is one of the most talented boxers we've seen in years, like a mini Mike Tyson, so powerful for his size, so exciting to watch, but he's 30 years old and his rap sheet is just way too long. In 2017, he was accused of first-degree assault. In 2018, he was arrested for fighting another guy in the streets. In 2021, he ran a red light and hit a pregnant woman with his car. In 2022, he was arrested again for domestic violence. Listen, this stuff isn't funny. It's sad to see. This guy is not a good person. We know that. Gervonta Davis is a terrible person. He doesn't know how to control his life. He's 30 years old, and he's throwing away his career. It makes me mad, because one, you beat women, you're a terrible person. But two, he is wasting his potential. Such stupidness around him. Such stupidness in himself. Nobody around him wants to hold him accountable. He doesn't want to hold him accountable. We need to start holding these fools accountable. I'm going to say fool, because how many times is he going to beat women? You beat women, you're a coward. End of story. But like I said, it just gets me mad. The wasted potential that Gervonta Davis has, throwing his career away. I said earlier that this guy had so much potential. He was a complete fighter, had power, had speed, had good defense, really good ring IQ. If he wanted to, he could go undisputed at lightweight. He has the abilities to beat Tank. He had the abilities to beat Loma when he was active. He could beat anybody at lightweight. The potential for Gervonta Davis was incredible. The sky was the limit. Him fighting once a year, Gervonta Santa Claus Davis only coming around once a year, ruined it for him. His terrible criminal records, the way he acts outside the ring, is ruining it for him. It's hard to feel bad for a guy who beats women. I get that. I'm talking simply in the ring. A guy who we were so excited to see. The next Floyd Mayweather, obviously different styles, but when it comes to being a pay-per-view star, a superstar, he was that guy. Obviously, the pay-per-views, he was doing amazing. Even today's world, when pay-per-view isn't as popular, he's still selling out arenas. He's still doing great pay-per-view numbers. He is just ruining his career. It sucks to see. It sucks to see as a boxing fan who saw that. Everybody watching this video. I never really liked Gervonta Davis. I've been on record multiple times for years. I have videos on this channel how he's a cherry picker. He's a duck. He's just a terrible person who doesn't want to fight the best. I've been on record. But I'm also on record saying that I know how good he is, and I'm just mad, disappointed that he isn't living up to his potential. I'm mad that he's not fighting the Shakur Stevensons. He wasn't fighting the Lomachenkos. He wasn't fighting the Devin Haney's, the Teofimo Lopez's. A-level fighters, 30 years old, 3-division champion, still has yet to fight an A-level fighter. And the thing is, he could beat those A-level fighters. He could have beat Lomachenko. He could beat Shakur Stevenson. He could beat Haney. He would knock out Haney. He could beat anybody. Yet he wastes his potential. You could say Ryan Garcia was an A-level fighter after the Devin Haney fight, but when Ryan Garcia fought Gervonta Davis, he wasn't an A-level fighter there. He was one-dimensional. He was, of course, screwed over with the weight. All right, had that weight clause. So that wasn't no A-level fighter that Gervonta Davis was fighting in Ryan Garcia. Gervonta Davis is still yet to fight an A-level fighter, and he's just continuing to throw away his career. You look at that rap sheet. Like 5 instances I already brought up. Multiple against women. Terrible person. And it's hard to feel bad for him as a person. But I feel bad for myself. I feel bad for us boxing fans, the boxing world, who misses out on these opportunities of him being so good. And the wasted potential. It's just stupidness. It's stupidness with the people around him, his family, himself. It just gets me mad that we see this wasted potential because people just don't know how to control themselves. People don't know how to look out for others. It just gets me so mad. Wasted potential. He's a terrible person. Once again, don't get it confused. I'm separating what he does outside the ring and inside the ring. Inside the ring, I wanted him to be so great. Wanted to see him fight so much. Outside the ring, he's a terrible person. And he deserves to get arrested. And he deserves to lose out on money. And he deserves to lose out on these opportunities. It just gets me mad that it came to that point. It gets me mad that he didn't have the right people around him. It gets me mad that he just continues to do this stupid stuff. Especially a woman. You beat a woman, like I said, you're a coward. Just mad. Just mad. We'll see what happens. We'll see if that fight with Lamont Roach is still on, the rematch. Got lucky in the first fight with the decision. We'll see if that fight is even happening. 30 years old, wasting potential because of just being dumb. Oh well. If this video offends you too, if this video offends you that I'm calling him out and saying that he's dumb, well then you gotta look in the mirror and question what you're doing in your life too, because nobody should be on Gervonta Davis' side right now when it comes to outside the ring stuff. I hate judging people. I'm not the person to judge. God is. But we see what's happening. And we can get mad at it when he wastes his potential and he just throws away his career like that. What could have been. Make sure to subscribe. make sure to leave a like. Comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. I'm out, guys. Peace.